think we all took L's on these, but at least we could pick up some Nike SB Dunk Lows. Fresh crew. Now we back in the building taking a look at a shoe that's restocking across skate shops all across the country. And that's the Nike SB Dunk Low Black Fog. Now before we jump into this review, they did release those Travis Scotts today, and that was the golf shoe, that olive low, and everybody took L's. Like, we took L's on the Travis website, and we took L's today on the sneakers app. But I did have a pair of the Travis Scott Jordan Low Olive, the women joints. These did come in extended sizing, and shout out to my people over at Outrank brand because they did have a drop today for the golf shoes. Now for those who don't know, Outrank brand does drop clothing to match every single Jordan release. And with the Travis Scotts dropping today, they do got this Money Cup collection, and this is kind of dope. Now even if you took an L on those Travises, if you do have the women olives, it drips perfectly with this. So I did pick this up. I am rocking this green Money Club shirt, and I actually put together two outfits to match this, and I'll be putting these on this weekend when I step out. So even though we took L's, there's still some light at the end of the tunnel. You just gotta pick up another Travis Scott shoe, and you should be able to drip it perfectly. And if you use promo code FRESH at checkout, it will save you 10% on your overall purchase. Now these Nike SB Dunk Low Black Fogs did release originally back in 2021 for a retail price of $100. And you know that was during the COVID time, so a lot of shoes was hard to just get your hands on all together. But I am happy that Nike decided to re-release these, and they are restocking right now at sneaker shops around the country. As we all know, the SB division has kind of been a division that's carrying the Nike/Jordan brand at this point in time. They are really dropping the best shoes outside of collaborations with people like Travis Scott. If you're not getting SBs, like, they probably sitting. And this shoe did release in a pack. They also released with some Wheat SB Dunk Lows, and those will actually be restocking here soon too. So if you haven't been tapping into your local skate shops, you do want to pull up and just see when they may be getting them in. I believe they already start receiving them over on the West Coast and just throughout the, Midwest area. But over on the East Coast, I might be a little delayed, but you just want to tap in right now if you're interested in either one of these shoes. Now, currently on StockX, you can pick this shoe up in a size 12 for $162, and that is before any taxes, fees, and shipping that's associated with buying off a resale site. So honestly, if you was looking to pick these up locally from a local reseller or a resale shop, about $150, $160 is pretty good for a price. And to be honest, I was kind of on the fence about grabbing this shoe because I already had this one. And they are very similar, as you can see. Only differences is this has like a gray Nike check. This one has a white Nike check and a white midsole. And this one does have a black midsole. Now the differences between these shoes really lie in the materials. The materials on this one is super nice. It's like a slightly hairier suede, or it is more of a suede touch, where this one is more of like a flatter type suede. It's kind of weird. You gotta kind of have them in hand to really tell the differences, but this one just is more of a cleaner, more darker, a nicer type of shoe than this one, where I would more skateboard in this one, or just wear this one to run errands and kind of beat up a little more. I would want to keep this one in a little better shape, but regardless of that, let's take a closer look at this shoe. This shoe has a black suede upper, a gray Nike check, a black and gum midsole, a gum color outer sole, Nike on the back pull tab, and Nike SB on the tongue. Now, one thing that I do like about this shoe, what makes me put it above the white and gum and the black and gum, is that these do come with the Zoom insoles, so they give you a little more comfort. It's the Zoom Air insole. They had the same technology on some of them Jordan 1 Comforts and things like that, but that does make the shoe a little more comfortable when you're walking around all day. Also, this did come with an additional spare pair of laces, so you do got gray laces to put in this shoe if you did want to do a lace swap. I think it will look pretty dope with a gray pair of laces in it personally, so I may actually end up swapping these out, but all in all, they are a pretty dope, clean shoe. And I do salute Nike SB for the material on this shoe. I do like the jet black shoes. One thing, like I said, when comparing it to this one, this was more like an ashy black. It's almost like a grayish black, like it's definitely still black, but it's just like an ashier, vintage type black, where this is straight up jet black, and I do like that. The jet black just go better because I wear jet black jeans. I don't really wear like the faded type of dark jeans, but if I did have some faded dark jeans, this might be the better look for it. But the jet black jeans, you just want to drip it with this. And if you were looking to pick this shoe up and this was your first pair of Nike SB Dunk Lows, you worried about the fit or the sizing, I would recommend going up a half size in Nike SB Dunk Lows. They do come with that fatter tongue because it is a skateboard shoe. So it is for skateboarders, and when you're kick flipping your boards and grinding and doing ollies and all those things, you want to have some extra padding on the top of your foot so you don't break an ankle or a foot or something. So it does cause it to fit a little tighter. I am a size 12. Size 12 and a half is virtually non-existent, so I do have to make it work with true to size, but it is kind of snug, so I tend to go with thinner socks. But if you don't want to do that, half a size is probably the best option. Now, if I had to rate this shoe between 1 and 10, with 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, this is about an 8. It's about a 7.5, 8 in the class. It's just an overall simple shoe. This is the type of shoe that you wear a lot, that you put miles on, you beat up, you run into the store just to grab some eggs or some juice or something, you just throw these on, you leave these by the door. It's one of those shoes. It is a very dope one. I wouldn't pay resale. Like I said, I recommend if you did want this shoe or the weak ones, tap into your local skate shops. Just show up and ask, show up. They are posting them like on Instagram and things like that. So you do want to make sure that you following your skate shops there. It's kind of hard to find them, online on their website. So it's usually an in-store release. So I recommend pulling up, asking questions, getting acquainted with the skate shop to see if you can secure a pair of these for retail. Now, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long today. So before we get out of here, I do want to hear from the Fresh crew. Are y'all going for these Nike SB Dunk Low Fogs? Or y'all gonna let them sit? Drop it down in the comment section below. And I need you to join the Fresh crew. How you join the Fresh crew? You click like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on social media at Fresh Colorway on TikTok and Instagram. It's your boy Mo signing out for Fresh Colorway, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.